Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're enjoying the series from Morocco. And we've driven now to Fes, and I've checked us in what looks to be a cracking campsite with a water park right over there, but it's only open till 6, so we're going to quickly get changed and get in there and enjoy the water park before it closes. So we'll pick you guys up in a bit. How good does this look, George?
Right.
Oh, look at my hair. I'm straight out the pool this afternoon. Haven't done nothing with it, but hey, what the hell, I'm on holiday. Cooking up chicken. Lindsay's been back here this afternoon. She didn't want to come to the pool. She wanted to just get the place sorted, get it right, and marinate some chicken using some of the spices we bought in Mazuga.
And maybe just have an hour on my own, completely without a Radford man. That was nice as well.
So that's what we're having. A bit of Lindsay's marinated chicken with some coconut rice and a bit of salad. Is that right?
It is. It's the first time we've had coconut rice this trip.
And if you've not tried Lindsay's coconut rice. Hey, as usual, we've got Kat trying to get some of our dinner, but the boys don't want to share. This is Lindsay's flyaway, if you're wondering what it is. It does help get rid of the bugs immediately around it. And there's her wonderful coconut rice. We've got Moroccan salad here. Oh, this is awesome. Bon appetit.
Et vous?
Good morning. It's 8:30 in the morning. This place opens at 9 o'clock, and it was heaving yesterday when we got here, so I couldn't swing the camera around. But let me see if I can just show you around now before it opens. Okay, right here you've got what is the kids' pool area, which is amazing. This was just full of children yesterday, really enjoying themselves, with a bucket up there and water coming down and splashing everywhere. It's a real family place, this. Real family water park. There were families just all over the grass here yesterday, and right over here they had a DJ on kicking out the music really loud. I'd say it was kind of European techno he was kicking out of here yesterday. It was very loud. And here is the big pool. You've got a little one right in front, and then you've got a big one right behind it here. And again, there was families just all over the grass. I'm not sure how many people were here, but I'd say thousands. A good clean this morning. And all the sun lounges here were laid out yesterday. And there's a stage area here. They used this last night. The place is meant to shut at 6, and it did clear out the water park at 6. But then in the evening, it went on for a few hours. It sounded like they was having a birthday party here or something. There's quite a lot of people here. And here is one of the 2 restaurants. And they're cleaning up lovely over here. Everyone's cleaning before it opens. But I think we'll eat at one of the restaurants today for lunch. Got an ice cream parlour over here. And there's a shop here that was selling inflatables and things. He's got a great sweeping brush here, look. Very good. This pool really is huge. I'm not sure if the camera's doing it justice, but it is a massive pool. And this shaded area here with the trees, this is where most people were, and this is where we were yesterday, just under the trees getting a bit of shade. And you have another pool right here. This is a deep pool. This is 2 meters deep, this, with a little kiddie bit in it as well. But yeah, the boys enjoyed jumping in here yesterday. But this is the area the boys are coming to. Look at this. Look at all these slides here. This was the best fun they had yesterday, just coming up and down these slides. It was busy, but it wasn't too busy. It wasn't queuing for that long. There's some cracking slides here. And this is what the boys love about it. Good morning.
Speak Arabic?
No Arabic, just English.
Good morning.
Good morning. And this is quite an interesting one. It's like slides with the bottom bit missing, and there's a big drop into a 4-meter pit right here. And loads more trees for shelter where people were into yesterday here. And there's another restaurant over here. So there's just plenty here. It's a lovely place. It does feel kind of European. It did feel very European yesterday. But it's great, absolutely great. It's actually a lovely change. The boys are loving it here, and they definitely want to spend 2 days here. Good morning, guys. All right. Did you sleep well? Okay, this is definitely a 2-night stop. So I've just gone up to reception and checked us in for another night. It was 510 mad, which is just over £40. And that's the 5 of us camping, the car, and into the water park. Such good value here. Really is good value. Right. Going to take advantage of the water park and get in there, and then maybe head into Fez this afternoon. Too old for this. How is it? All right?
It's great, but I was just thinking I've had more laugh out loud moments with those big boys on this trip than any other trip before. They're such great company.
They are a lot of fun.
Yeah.
They've really got a personality now they've hit their teens, isn't it? They've developed a real funny personality.
Yeah, and they've come through the awkward stage, so they're both quite comfortable in themselves. So they're good company to be around, and it's pushed us to do more as well, hasn't it?
Yes. And that's why you've probably seen a little bit more of them on camera, because they've just relaxed more and enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Just got used to us, I think.
I think so.
And when there are baddies that push you in the line, they'll deal with it.
Drummers have started.
So this is pretty clever. Look, it's a floating teapot with green water coming out, which is kind of impressive. But what's more impressive is it had orange water coming out of it yesterday. After lunch, the boys grabbed an ice cream.
Thanks, Sonny.
Then we jumped back in the pool. Okay, Mrs. I, you ready to go?
I am, yes.
Let's do Fez. Right, into Fez we're going, and I'm going light tonight, and I'm going to just take my iPhone and these mics and see if we can shoot the vlog for you just with them. But first challenge is, let's get a taxi. Well, that was easy enough. We put Lindsay and Harry and George in one taxi, and me and Ed have jumped in another, because they only really like to take 3 passengers. Even though we're in Morocco, I figured you might squeeze 5 in, they're having none of it. So 2 taxis. However, the hotel wanted to charge us 200 dirhams to get there, which is just way too much. This is going to cost us less than half the price. We noticed that most of the cars that are taxis here are Dacia Sanderos. Look, we've got windy windows in here. Look, I haven't seen them in years. There's a lot of Dacia Sanderos on the road, I must say. Look at that. Sandero, 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 Sandero. It certainly is the most popular taxi in the city. And that was only 28.70 for 2 taxis. It's only 56, and they wanted to charge me 200 back at the hotel. So we were right to jump in 2 taxis instead. How was your trip here? All right?
Yeah, fine, absolutely fine. Welcome to Fez Medina, one of the oldest, best preserved and largest Medinas in the whole of North Africa.
We entered the Medina through the gateway Bab Wazalou. With 10,000 snaking alleys and streets, we immediately stepped back in time and began to discover the ancient city maze.
We've hardly walked anywhere at all, and George needed the toilet. So I just asked a friendly man, and he's brought us to a restaurant that he works at, and it's got the most gorgeous roof terrace and a brilliant view, and I'll tell you what, there's a really nice welcome breeze as well. We are up on the hill, and we're heading down to the dip, I think, to explore down there.
I'm blown away about how many thin little snickets and corridors, and this place has just got thousands of tiny little corridors and alleys to go down with lots of shops selling things. Look, down there, up there. You can head down there. You could easily get lost in Fez, that's for sure.
Behind these doors is a school for Islamic studies, and it's been there since the 14th century. Wow.
Apple Watch copies, €15. After buying a couple of watches for the boys, the young lad there said he'd show us where the leather tannery was in Fez. So he led us to a leather shop and up the stairs, past walls of leather bags for sale, and to the balcony where we could see the tanning vats below.
From 13th century, it never has a change. Same way, same thickness. The first stage, when we bring the skin from slaughterhouse, we put it in the white area there.
Uh-huh.
There is lime and salt and the pigeon dropping.
Pigeon droppings, nice.
Lime and salt stick to wear of skin.
Yeah.
And the pigeon dropping, it's ammoniac acid
Yeah.
to make leather soft and to open the pores of leather.
Wow.
They stay there 2 weeks, and every day they move the skin to dry. After that, we put it in big machine to wash it.
Uh-huh.
Like 1 hour to wash them. Then we put it in the colors here. And all the colors, it's natural.
Right.
Like red from poppy flower, blue indigo, brown cedarwood, orange henna, green mints, what you have in your hand,
Yeah.
black mascara, And sometimes we mix 2-3 colors to get another color.
Fantastic.
200 people work here, only men. No
200
women.
men work
Yeah.
here.
Because
Wow.
it's very hard job for women. That's
Of
why.
course, it's a very hard job for
Yeah.
men as well, but very hard job. Yeah. So the leather on hanging there, is that brand new? Is that just arrived, or is that
No, there's finish.
that's finished? Okay.
And here we work with 4 kind of skin.
4 kinds.
Sheep,
Yeah.
goats, cow, and dromedary.
Oh, okay. Yep.
You know
Dromedary.
the dromedary, one hump.
Like a camel.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
Now take your time, take your picture. If you like something, come here.
Thank you.
Otherwise, big welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for all your information as well. Everything in here is beautiful, and you can tell that it's been made with the effort of the people, the 200 men who work the tannery below.
Our next stop was to visit a traditional Fez Berber house. We stepped through the front door into a home filled with children and beautiful woven fabrics.
Hi.
Inside.
Inside, okay.
No worries, my home. My house.
Your children are beautiful.
Thank you, my sister. Walk the pedal down.
Yeah.
We go from left to the right. But now I go from right to the left.
The Chinese pattern.
Yeah, embroidery.
Our host explained that 3 generations of his family had used the same loom to create stunning, natural agave silk fabrics.
Beautiful.
Look.
Yeah.
Amazing.
We have 1,000 thread with 1,000. We divide it by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we insure hair. This is like comb.
I come, yeah.
Comb.
Yeah.
Close, open, like this, and then shuffle, move,
Yeah.
and then back. More than 40 years I do this job.
But you look so young.
52 years.
Ah, same.
I have 52.
Same as me.
Just like 20 days, happy birthday.
Happy
Okay.
birthday for 20 days ago.
Thank you, madam.
We enjoyed learning how the loom works and how using different combinations of pedals can create different patterns within the fabric.
Wow.
See the
But
shame.
this pedal, brother, different pedal, different design like this.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
Look, for example, this design, this one, the small one, this one, different pedal, different pattern.
He then got Harry to model the same
Ah,
piece of
that is
fabric in
fancy.
several different styles.
Prince room. This is Aladdin. You know Aladdin?
Aladdin.
Aladdin.
Prince
In a
Ali.
mirror.
He's rocking.
This one we call it Aladdin dance.
Aladdin pants.
Ah, perfect.
Sister, was Cristiano Ronaldo before? Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo before, yeah. One sister, yeah, it's good. It's nice.
Oh. Yay!
Yay.
Good kick. Behind me is a mosque from the 9th century. It's also the oldest university in the whole world. Tomorrow there'll be over 200,000 people who come here to worship.
It was dark by the time we left the Medina, and unlike Rabat and Marrakesh, the streets were quiet and empty. Eventually, we reached the city walls and jumped into 2 taxis to take us back to the campsite. The campsite is also part of a hotel complex, and we walked back to our van enjoying the on-site entertainment as we passed.
Good morning. Well, that was an interesting evening in Fez yesterday. Wow. Very, very different Fez, the Medina there. Very, very small, narrow little pathways, little nickets, no roads. And you kind of feel when you're in there, you kind of, it's like getting out of a maze to get out of there. But fortunately, the boys that led us around were good as gold, got us out. But one thing noted, the price here from the campsite to get in there on one of their kind of private taxis and the one that the boys tried to get us from Fez to come back last night, it's not the way to travel. The normal taxis, the metered taxis, are definitely the way to travel. They're much, much cheaper. You can't get as many people in there, but getting 2 of them is less than half the price of getting one of these private hire larger taxis. So definitely noted for fares maybe in other cities in Morocco as well, because there's no Uber here. So yeah, but trust the taxis and trust the meters. We weren't ripped off. Right, I've got the kettle on, I've got the coffee pot on. We're gonna have a coffee, have a cup of tea, do the washing up, pack this pitch away and get on the road. We've been 2 days here. George is already in the pool having a swim and using the slides this morning, making use of that. The boys are having a lazy morning, but they're gonna have to get up and give me a hand packing this picture, because we're gonna get on the road and we've got to stop 2.5 hours away, which looks fantastic. Looks like you can park the van right next to the pool, so we're gonna give that a go.
Subscribe!